wasn't working at all. I couldn't watch any movies. I was getting real agitated. What's going on here?
Yeah, those kind of things to me is, that's a very frustrating issue to deal with it. Because sometimes I've got a bunch of friends I hang out with, but I kind of like don't like hanging around with them, because when certain girls come into the fray, yeah, they behave completely different and embarrass other people for no reason. And then when them girls are gone, they automatically assume to think everything is okay when they know it isn't. They know full well it isn't okay. Certain people start getting pissed off and they're like, look man, I'm going home. And they're like, oh, why are you going home? Because you didn't get a girl tonight or something like that. And I'm like, not me, but like if they said that to me, I'd just be like, nah man, because you just embarrass everyone.
Like yeah.
You embarrass people for the sake of nothing.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
This one just talks a load of rubbish and tells bare lies about himself, and he's like, yeah, I got my own place, and then he hasn't got a place, and then it's like when we're going home, it's like, oh God, can I borrow your keys to your house? And I'm, what? So where do I go?
Ooh, yeah. There's
no, but some of them have done that though.
They're not wingmen. They're really bad.
Fuck, wingmen.
Like, your mate should just, you know what I mean, be your mate, and that's it. Be cool, like, and get the cues. If you have an interest in someone, not sabotaging it. So,
yeah, but it's the shit they come out. It's the shit they come out with, which is just like murders. Oh my God, my battery. I need to plug this thing in. Plug this in, or you die. Ooh.
But yeah, that's one of the things I don't understand. Even one guy I know who's a married man who's cock blocking my friend. I'm like, what? I don't understand.
Boy, I hope that person is the shit they're doing that, you know, because some strange people.
Guys are weird like that. Makes zero sense.
I mean, some of them probably look at it like, but you know, because it's me, I'm not going to say nothing, because if they do something and do something stupid, yeah, I'd rather just like walk off and just leave them to it, because they know I just... But then a couple months later, one of them might talk about it, but you know, we hung out with these girls again, etc, etc, and I'm like, nah, I'm not interested. But we need a guy, man, like you know, that can break the ice for us. And I'm like, dude, you didn't think about that 3 months ago, did you? Why do you need me now? There's no real need for me, so.
Yo. Man, I'm gonna have to send you. I took screen grabs of my conversation with my ex. She's been going completely loony.
Looney Tunes, yeah. I ain't even at Facebook, but
yeah.
I'll have a look.
Huh?
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near Facebook. I can have a look afterwards. My phone is charging at the moment. Yeah.
But yeah, she hit me up like last week saying, oh, Kiana's my daughter's name. She's like, Kiana needs you, and then she goes, I need you too. Oh, I just kind of ignored her, but she's been saying all this weird stuff, and she said a bunch of other things like, oh, are you planning on coming to Japan to visit? And I was like, well, I can't right now. I wish I could, but cheaper for one, and I can have more time with her. If I go to Japan, I can only be there for so long, maybe 10 days at the most, and I can pay for, you know, rent an apartment, or not an apartment, but a hotel, and all this stuff. And she's like, oh, well, you could stay here at her place. I'm like, no.
Jesus.
And then she, so I was a little upset with some things, and I was like, she hit me up like this, so I said to her, curious, what would you do if you were in my situation? She's like, oh, well, I would have told you to stay, you know, settle, and then I would come and go and get you. Like, when she left me, she said, if she was in my situation, she would have told, if she was me, she would have said to her to wait, and then I'll come pick her up. And I'm like, what? Like, it's like I begged her back and stuff, and she refused to talk to me. I'm like, yeah, right. So I said, you know what, whatever. Good luck to you in your future. Good luck finding someone who will live up to your expectations.
That's the thing, though. That's like what you just said there is what kills it as well. All these girls, all they ever go on about is they want this guy. I want this guy to look like this. I want this guy to look like that. They come out with this allergy where, like, a guy, even if the guy was fucking 100%, he was pure and he was good looking, it's still not enough. Still not enough. They still want something else. If they ain't got it, they're fucking cheap.
Money, but even if you made loads of money, it wouldn't be enough.
Dude, I see them billionaire, fucking whatever, man, still fucking cheating on them. And there's no perfect guy out there, man. Could be a porn star with a 100-inch dick. He's still fucking going to cheat on him. Ain't no fucking difference.
Yep.
Because they just cannot. Somewhere in their head, yeah. It's like if you're a bad guy, they call it like a bad boy, and if you're a bad boy, they seem to think, yeah, in their head, that they can manage and mould you into something that you're not meant to be. They seem to think that it's actually, no, they do. They seem to think that it's their job to repackage you when they don't even like look at themselves. I just don't get it, man. I really don't get it. They have everything like on the wall to them, man, and it's not enough. Has to be like, well, it's my world. I am the way how I am going to be.
Yeah, not all women are. There's a lot of women that are just without the way they don't understand that. Situations. If you're not, you move on, but don't torture the person. Just be a decent person. And,
dude, there's girls out there that could genuinely. No, there's girls out there that are genuinely decent. I'm not even shitting on them, but their mannerisms of like how they want to pick a guy is shit. I know decent girls will sit there, they'll say, oh, but I still want a good looking guy who's a douche. That's you know what I mean. That's what attracts them. They attract themselves to guys who treat them like shit and then complain about it. Then they go to the decent guys asking for advice, but the guys with the good advice, they're not even in the fray, bro. They're not even in the fray. They're not even considered like, oh, I'd like to be with a guy like this who could treat me with respect. They don't want anything like that. It makes no sense.
The last thing she said here was, I'm going to stop messaging you. I'll hit you up about Kiana only, which I told her to do a long time ago. And then she goes, so I can possibly meet someone you described. That's her trying to get back at me because I told her good luck finding someone. So I said, what do I say? I said, good luck finding someone who will live up to your expectations. I dropped out of college, worked 2 jobs, got 1 day off for 6 months, left my dream job and moved to a foreign country for you, but none of that was good enough. And then I was like, so with that, let the grass always be greener on the other side. And then she sends this last message, so I can possibly meet someone you described. Fuck off. I said laugh out loud, okay. And then I asked her about the last money transfer because I think completely behind me. She said she sent it, but I haven't gotten it yet. You're just talking about her ass again. Sorry. That bitch. I really don't care. Like, she left me, and she's trying to make me
look like the bad person.
Feel bad or whatever. Yeah, look like the bad guy or feel sad or whatever.
Should
like,
never left a bank account with her, man. That was the worst thing you could have done. Hands down.
You can thank my brother for that, or I can thank my brother for that.
Well, it's your brother's idea to say, yeah, make a joint account with her.
It was. It was like, I don't know, 2 years after I was married or something. He was telling me, I mean, he's a strong Christian. He's got those weird beliefs and stuff, so.
Christianity, man. Christian church people, why do they feel they're superior in life, man, when they have the worst life going? No, but true. Why is that? Because they're the first people. They're the first people to tell you anything about life, man, and they don't even know their life is like the most unsatisfying thing going in life. Who the fuck wants to go to bed early on Saturday to get up in Sunday, the best day of your life in a week, where you go to rest, and they're telling you like you should come to church to do what? Pray for what? What exactly are you praying for? Or telling me in this world? Fuck all that shit, man.
Bunch of bullshit. That's what.
You want to go and reach out to people who want to go to church, yeah? The first thing you don't do is have church on a Sunday. If people are going out partying on Friday and Saturday night, they ain't getting up for shit on Sunday for starters. Not me either. Yeah, I'll be staying in my bed. And the way with this world, how it goes on now, I don't see many people going. You don't see all these new followers going to church, yeah, unless you got some mad parents here that try to embed it in their kids' heads that they have to go for a reason. Because don't worry, when their parents are done and dusted with life, they're looking at it like, forget church. They'll be streaming.
Once you know what's up, or when you learn other things, actually educate yourself, you're like, wait a second.
I suppose I should return the kindness their parents showed to me.
Of course.
Even smart people believe in some of the baloney, which makes zero sense. Like, there's people that literally think the Earth is only 6,000 years old. Like, you've got.
But people say this shit now, innit? Like the Earth is flat or something. I don't even give a fuck what is what. I couldn't care if it was a square, a cuboid, a hectagonal, rectangle. I couldn't even care if it was a triangle. I couldn't give a who cares what it is? It's what you live in with everyone else in this world. What big deal is that? Don't do anything to save the world. Don't even ask questions about it. But it's true though. Like, what is the point?
Nothing stays dead.
Dead questions don't solve. It doesn't solve the world for anything. Just go, Ada. I don't even know what I want to do tonight. I've got 4 hours before I go to work. I don't know if I can do it from here. Well, you can. Oh my god. No, I'm doing Resident Evil, but I'm just trying this. I'm trying to do this certain parts in a different angle. Oh, I'm just trying different things in general. That's what I do.
Cool.
That was a good shot.
That's the last I have to see of him.
Special item that I need to upgrade my weapon. My armor. Exotic shard.
West Virginia. It's not easy working with the good guys, is it?
Shit. churchgoers, like, oh man, I don't know.
Church girls?
Churchgoers, church girls. Don't know about church girls,
What'd you
man.
say?
Coming back for more.
No, I was saying churchgoers, and you come out with church girls. I was like, the fuck?
No.
I can't imagine church girls like
No crazy in my life.
some crazy church girl like, yeah, take me round the back and show me life. What the fuck, man?
One of the biggest problems, or one of the biggest issues I see with religious people is they keep themselves inside a little bubble. You know, they don't think outside the box.
Maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't mind if people do that. But that's like you trying to convince someone to play Destiny or start streaming, and they may not be into that kind of thing, and they may not even bother want to try it, and that's fair enough. But the only thing I don't like is they try to embed it in people's heads that, you know, you should be doing what they're doing, which is not true. I just look at it like, if you don't believe in God, you're a horrible person. You know, that's how they come out with straight away, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, they're very judgmental, but you try to explain to them.
Yeah, no. That's the thing. Is you don't explain. You don't have to explain nothing to no one. No, fuck.
I think we've all had enough of you.
I won't even give them the time of day to say anything. Like, if they're going to be ignorant.
These two would be in pretty hot water if I wasn't around.
It just comes with a lot of things. They will try to debate, but instead of debating, they argue, and it's like such a headache. And they're set in their ways with so many things. I'm my brother. I wish I could just have a conversation with them.
Time to save the day again. Poor little Sherry. How the monsters love to chase you.
I don't know, it's a hard thing for me to explain to them. I grew up being a Christian, you know, and being out of it now, I see things way differently, and I see the way my family is still. Yeah, I don't know. They think they're such good people, and I've had this talk with my mom as well. I'm like, you know, my brother and sister doesn't even.
Does your mum kind of does she kind of like shove it down your throat that you have to go, or is it not like that, or is it just something different?
Oh yeah, she was. She was really upset when I told her. And then she forced me to tell her that I'm not a Christian anymore because she was just being way too much about it.
Now
I mean, I still have to be at the
travel.
dinner table and say, I don't say the prayers. I let her do the prayer thing.
But then once you said that to her, what, does she just leave you alone with it, or is it just, it's always still a constant nagging?
Oh, she was pissed. She was angry.
My mum goes to church. My mum ain't like a church goer, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's gonna tell me I have to go to church. I did go to church when I was little, but then once I started like hanging around with a different bunch of friends, and I saw outside life was a bit different, I was like, I'm not coming to church on Sundays. You know, she said you're free to choose what you want. You don't have to come to church anymore. You don't have to. If it's not something if I don't feel like I enjoy myself, because on a Sunday, yeah, I'd be like 10 or 11, I'd be sitting there in church, they'd be singing songs, I'm like, whatever, innit? But when I found different interesting things that I want to do, I'm asking myself, what do I want to get up and go to that for? I've got better things I want to do. That's how I looked at it. Don't hate it, I don't really hate on it, I just don't like the way people try to embed you that you have to do that in your life. You don't have to do that.
I just really don't believe in it.
That's cool if you don't believe in it. Like I said, man, I ain't too or against it.
Yeah, I'm more of an agnostic, but I believe more in just like science and you know, that kind of stuff, not supernatural. Yeah, man, gosh, I was talking about something about psychology with my mom. It was so funny because she got so angry and she's like, "Oh, well, that girl's like that because she's demon possessed." I'm like, "Oh, come on, not now. Let's do this."
A bird like that costs around $15 million.
On and on and on.
So that's when you know when people are like,
Maybe they have an oil baron or
They're
two in
not-
their pocket.
not all there now when they're coming out with things like that. It just doesn't compute. This person is possessed by the devil or the worshipper or what the fuck, man.
Yeah, we were doing a thing in psychology, going over this. There was this girl who she wanted to kill her whole family and stuff. She was only like 7 years old or 6 years old.
Yeah,
but
sure. Everyone loves to blame America
one of
for
the
everything.
causes was
We're not the bad guy, Jake.
she was in a foster
Look,
care
these
and she was
terrorists
highly
have unleashed
abused.
bioweapons on our country too.
And it
The whole
messed
world's
her up
going
mentally. But there is actually
You're the only one
another
who can save
person,
it.
kid out there who
Oh, shit.
had a good upbringing and wanted to kill her family, but psychologists couldn't figure out like what was causing her to be like that. That's where my mom was like, "Oh, cause she's demon. It's easy, cause she's demon possessed." No.
That's crazy, man.
Sorry, but you're wrong. Run. Open? Stuck in this spot. What am I supposed to do?
Did you even see the kind of helicopter they sent after us? And a bird like that cost around $15 million. Man, terrorism is lucrative.
Maybe they have an oil baron or two in their pocket.
Oil barons, huh? You know, the country I was born in, people think Uncle Sam causes most of the problems in this world.
So what brandy are you drinking tonight?
I just finished my E&J brandy, and I got a funny story. I went to Costco and got two bottles of the cheap Christian Brothers, and when I was going up to the
Yeah, sure.
checkout,
Everyone loves to blame America for
a
everything.
manager was there,
We're not the bad guy, Jake.
and he like grabs my balls to put up, and he looks at me all funny.
So the whole world's going to
He's
hell.
like, "You're not
You're the only one who can
21."
Oh, shit.
It's like, "You better
As long as
show
there's
me
no
your
pressure,
ID." Oh, like, okay, yeah, I'm not 21. Actually, I'm 31. But all right, here you go.
Damn.
And then I said, "Thanks for the compliment, though." I guess I still got it. I look like a boy. To look like a young man. Oh oh snap. Yeah, I wasn't gonna drink, but since I finished my bad exam, and I don't have an exam tomorrow, and I'm upset with myself. Like, I got an email, I just don't know if it's hers exactly.
Wait, just now?
I really don't want it.
Did you even see the kind of helicopter they sent
No,
after
well, there's a thing,
like
they
that
call
cost
it
around $15
Blackboard, you
million.
go online, sign
Man,
into
terrorism is lucrative.
Maybe they have
your
an oil
account,
baron or two in their
college
pocket.
account, and you can,
You know,
that's
the
where you
country
get,
I was
like,
born in, people think Uncle
your
Sam
grades,
causes most of the problems in
any
this world.
postings the teachers do, but in the class, you can get all the students' email, their college email, because you get a college email when you are registered.
Okay. But is she going to use it again?
She should be using it, but it's possible she's not using it. You know? So I don't know. I could try emailing her. I have emailed her for the whole class.
Yeah,
A
sure.
study guide.
Everyone loves to blame America for everything. We're not the bad
And
guys.
I never heard anything back from her.
These terrorists
But,
have unleashed bioweapons on our country too.
yeah, I don't know.
So the whole
I
world's
really
going
don't
to
want to email her. I want to just like see her
You're
in
the only
person
one who
and
can
ask
save
her
it.
out.
Yeah, I
Well,
understand.
shit. As long as there's no...
But I will email her because I'm quite desperate.
Yeah, but you gotta make it, I don't know, in a good time, you gotta make it look like you're not desperate.
Yeah.
She,
No, it's like I was over her and everything. I was like, yeah, whatever, forget it, it's fine. But then I see her today and I'm talking to her. I'm like, gosh, damn, she's gorgeous. You know, like,
see, like me, I'm
I
cool.
really
I'm
want
cool.
to be with this person.
Yeah, I'm cool with girls, man. I've got loads of girls I talk to. I've got loads of girl mates. I just cannot introduce them to certain people because of the things that they do. And it's fucking frustrating. It's frustrating for me to sit there and say, who the hell do I trust to hang out with? Like, I could say, look, I got a girl that she wants to bring out 2 friends. What 2 friends can I bring out that I can trust and say, yeah, we can go out and have a dinner with 6 people without knowing on the side of you someone's going to try and embarrass you? I have to sit there for a duration of a night.
Yeah, those guys they sound like they need to sit down and be like, hey man, we need to talk. What you're doing is not, you're not looking out. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, it sounds crazy. Guilty. Sends me greeting. Hi there.
Did you even see the kind of helicopter they sent after us? A bird like that cost around $15 million. Man, terrorism is lucrative.
Maybe they have an oil baron or two in their pocket.
Oil barons. You know, the country I was born in, people think Uncle Sam causes most of the problems in this world.
Ah, I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, I've had about 6 shots. Not too much, but feeling pretty good. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Everyone loves to blame America for everything. We're not the bad guy, Jake. Look, these terrorists have unleashed bioweapons on our country too.
The whole world's going to hell.
And you're the only one who can save it.
Well, shit. As long as there's no pressure, right?
Playing some Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'm just unloading like shitload of money in it. Hello, Tanner. I'm okay. Thank you. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm just unlocking the money really. Because I've done it on PC, I've done it on Xbox and PS3. I'm sick of doing this crap again on the PS. Now I've got to do it on the PS4.
I can't believe you're doing it.
I'll get it all done. Dude, I can do it within an hour. Just unlock everything. And I told someone, like, you can unlock everything within a day if you sit down and do it, well, do it the way how I done it. You can unlock everything, but some guy was just arguing, like, you can't do certain things, and I was like, that just falling on deaf ears, man. I told him how you can unlock money, and he was like, it's not possible. If you do a mission, like if you play the game normally, like say Leon's mission 1, you earn about, I don't know, 55,000. And I said that may be, but you can earn 100,000. You can earn 55,000 in about an hour if you do it one mission. But I said to him, you can earn that in 2 minutes. And he's like, nah, it's nonsense. And I was like, whatever,
you
man.
See the kind of helicopter they sent out?
Don't argue. I was like, nah, I said it's cool. And
$15
then
million. Man, terrorism is lucrative.
Maybe they have an oil
I
baron.
wrote it in detail how to do this, and I put it up on my
The country I was
YouTube
born in,
2
people think
years
Uncle
ago.
Sam causes most of the problems in this world.
The guy must be young.
Fuck knows, man. I couldn't. Dude, one thing I don't. When it comes to gaming, dude, I ain't got no time arguing with people when it comes to games. If I know what I'm doing in my game and I know I'm 100% correct, I'm not gonna argue with someone. There's no point. If they believe better, they believe you. You know what I mean? If they don't, then I'd say good luck to them, innit? When they're struggling a year later working out how to do shit, leave them to it.
Yeah, sure. Everyone loves to blame America for everything.
Yo.
We're not the bad guys.
Because apparently in this era, you can't tell anyone anything, man. They know everything.
So the whole world's going on.
You know what I mean? So just leave them to their device, man.
Oh shit.
Thing is though, Resident Evil community is funny. The community players are funny people, because some of them, when you see some of them stream, they will claim they're really good at Resident Evil when really they're not. I see like professional, I've seen people in professional mode, I see them in no hope mode, I see them get bodied. I see one girl got bodied like 300 times, man, and she still couldn't clear a certain stage, and she was still L'ing and effing, no one's gonna help me, no one's telling me how to do it. And I said to her, like, look, I gave you an idea how you should do the stage. Oh, I'm not listening to you. Well, cool. And I'll sit here and I'll watch you just die all night then, because, you know, that's why I was happy. I was happy just to sit there and watch.
I've watched some Twitch fails on YouTube recently just for the laughs, and that's some of the stuff is really shocking. It's really shocking.
The Twitch fails? What do you mean?
Or
Like what? You mean the one where they exposed the compilation exposed
videos
one?
that people, yeah.
Did you
or
see
like the Twitch horrors and stuff like that? You know.
Did you see the one about there was a guy that was apparently he was crippled and he was sitting in a wheelchair, and then apparently one time he was meant to pause the channel, yeah, and he didn't, and then people saw he got up.
Maybe they have an oil baron.
He got up and went out the back to have a smoke, and his girlfriend was telling him like he was getting donations like a few thousand after a while, man. I thought that was disgusting. That was a very...
He was getting donations for being disabled?
Yeah, because the people felt sorry for him, innit? Because he was disabled, but they didn't realise he wasn't. He got up off the chair, just walked off and had a cigarette.
Snap!
You'd have to
my gosh!
Look that up on YouTube. I swear it's something like Twitch users exposed.
Seen that one.
You need to see that. That was bad.
Sure,
Trust me.
everyone loves to blame America for everything.
And I mean, he was on thousands, tens of thousands, and then people started asking for their money back and shit. They were like duped, man. People felt duped.
And you're the only one who can save
That's like, see, that's one of the things I've noticed recently is people are losing their morality. You know, we don't have good morals anymore.
I don't think it's even to do with morals.
He got denied.
I don't think it's even to do with morals. It's just people now, they just assume to think that You don't have to do a 9 to 5. You don't have to do anything. What do you know what I mean? Like, if your teacher sat in class and said to you, like, oh, when you leave school at 17, what would you like to do? You don't want to hear them say, I want to be a policeman, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a mechanic, or something that offers to the world. Everyone's like, well, I want to date this celebrity, or I want to be streaming. That's all you're hearing. Seriously though, that's what you're hearing. I heard one person at work come up to me and said, oh, I like League of Legends so much, I think I might just make money and just stream off it. And I'm like, how can you absolutely guarantee that? You can't even guarantee that you're going to even make money. Oh, but I will, because I'm like a girl, innit? You know, guys like girls. And I'm like, I just shook my head in despair, just thinking, Jesus, you're really going to give up your job? You really going to do that to play some games? Like, you could just, like me, like my channel is just, look, I don't take donations. I'm not into that kind of shit. I just play games because I like games, innit?
I think you could take a donation as like a tip.
I wouldn't.
You know,
I don't know.
really,
I wouldn't. I still wouldn't accept it though.
Does England have a tip system or no?
They do. They do.
When
I
you
mean,
go to a restaurant.
yeah, you can go
have
to a
to tip?
restaurant. If you like a restaurant, I go to restaurants, and sometimes me and friends we tip things. But I mean, for my channel, I've got my own money. I've got the things that I want. I don't need. If people enjoy what I do, that's cool. Click a follow my YouTube, follow my Twitter. That I don't mind. They don't have to give me money. I mean, someone offered me a couple of games one time, and I even said to them, like, I don't mind. Like, if you want me to play this game and I've got money spare, I don't mind saving up for it one day, and I'll buy it and then I'll stream it or something. Got my own money to do them things.
You can see the kind of
But I don't want
helicopter they
people.
sent after us.
The reason why I started doing it like that, Mike, was because someone came in. I don't know what it was. Someone came in my stream like 2 years ago. I don't know what I bought, and then they were demanding. They were kind of demanding, like, yeah, you should play this game, because if you don't, then I'll unfollow you. And I thought, what? I looked at it like, hang on, you ain't paying for me to be on here. You ain't doing anything. What are you telling me about? Like, you know.
Yeah.
So when I see people like they've got all these channels and they feel like, oh, you know, these people donate and they're like false. Well, I wouldn't say false friends, but in a technical term, they are by default. They're not really your friends. You're just thank you for donating, or thank you for doing this, and you feel like you're obliged that you have to be doing things with people like that. And I'm not. Yeah, I could care less if people watch. I could care less if people watch or don't watch, but I'm not putting myself in a position where I feel like I'm indebted to people.
There's no pressure.
Forget that. I worked hard for what I've got, how I've got it, how I stream, and I've got all my stuff. I don't put myself there, put myself in a problem with someone that people are going to turn around and hold my channel or my profile and that to ransom because I can't, because I won't do what they want. That one person, like, no, get out of here, yo. Not me.
Well, I've seen, you know, people tip for like nothing, you know, or like when you go to a bar in America, you got to give them, the bartender gives you one fucking beer and you got to tip them. I think that stuff's ridiculous. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. But if someone who watches your stream and they're entertained and they're, you know, like appreciative of the tips that you give or whatever like that, I have no problem seeing a person giving a donation or a tip or whatever, but it's the people who are donating because they're, you know what I mean, like they're, how do I explain, they're trying to be, I guess they're an entertainer in a way, but I don't like those people because they're not being real, they're not being themselves, you know, they're just trying to do it for the views or whatever. And then there's the girls, you know, that.
But the girls is a complete different issue. You know that's, because I know where this is. I know where that's going. If we're gonna say girls, that's a complete different issue. There's some out there that are genuine. There are genuine streamers, but there's some and ain't. That's the easiest. That's the simplest way to say it. Because I don't want to sit there and dissing girls because I'm not. But the majority of them are not honest, and they know. And the thing is, they know what they're doing as well. They're like, well, if a guy likes my body or likes seeing parts of it and I get paid for it, then you think, damn man, really, is that the line? Like,
yeah, well, it's blatantly obvious. As soon as you see them with a low-cut shirt and it's pointed at their tits, and you know they're acting a certain way, it's just blatantly obvious, and that's really annoying. I don't mind seeing a chick who's just playing game, like legitimately just playing game, and she enjoys it. That's completely fine.
Oh.
That's legitimate. But yeah, if she's being a Twitch whore, then screw her.
So I got Sheila. Sheila's cool. Sammy's cool. A few others are cool. Kimberly's cool. Don't care for Kimberly. Says iffy. When me sharing fakes, just can't really interact with Kimberly, man. It's just unfortunate. That's what she's chosen. So certain heads turn around and be like, oh, you know, because it's a two-way thing. Like, because at first, that's how I looked at it when I had mine. I was like, well, you know, if you don't have your channel with a headset, people just think, well, you're 2 plus 1 equals 2. You think, don't need a headset really to engage with people, you can type with them and talk to them, but then people still talk shit, man. Still give you a bad name for doing nothing wrong. Like when I first, like I said, when I first knew, I had the webcam and all that, but no one was coming in the channel. No one came in the channel. Then recently someone asked me, why don't you use the webcam? I said, dude, we sold the webcam, we gave it to someone else. I'm not buying another webcam to set up that, you know, people weren't interested in seeing what we were doing. It's all written on the thing. Like, there was 8 people that used to come here to play games who recorded stuff, and people didn't take no interest in it. So I'm not doing all that again.
Yeah, I think for the most part, like when I started, it's really thanks to Grandia 2, because with Grandia 2 I had a good experience in the beginning, but nothing else. I'm on here, Lucy. There's 2 people. With you and maybe someone else. Yeah. I don't get people on here. I did get a lot of people like hitting me up on StarCraft, but most of the time it was them trying to tell me like, oh yeah, I can help you, I can show you how to play the game right. I'm like, what?
But once they started putting that thing where you can, what's it called? You can partner yourself up and share your money with Twitch or whatever. That just changed the whole playing field, man.
I mean, YouTube is the same. I know a lot of YouTubers, they used to do it. I knew a lot of the top big ones in Japan. But the big one, Give Me a Flake Man, he's also got a channel called Give Me a Break Man. He actually has 5 channels total.
Who does?
And this guy named Victor in Japan, he lives in my area. Like, he's the biggest J blogger. Yeah.
Media whore, man.
I don't really like it. I mean, the guy's cool, but he's also
media
a bit
whore.
of a jerk.
You sound like a media whore.
Yeah. He's really narcissistic. But he's really popular, so people, they look at him almost like as a celebrity, and it's really funny because I've seen people visit Japan, I've gone out with him, and these people were visiting, they're like praising him and stuff. Oh my god, that's disgusting. He's just a person. I don't get some of that.
Crazy.
But then he did things like he asked me about some people. There was this one chick, and she kind of annoyed me because she was super infatuated with Japan.
Want to let us in now?
But she had never been to Japan, and she was making all these videos on like educating people on Japan. It was really weird because she's just an American who's never been to Japan before, and like, what do you really know? I was living in the country, and I said to him one time, he asked me, what do you think about Jessica? And I was like, she's okay, but I don't really like her channel. I don't really,
Nice work.
And then I was just honest with him, and I was like, I find her a little annoying. Some
Any
of
minute
the
now.
stuff. And,
If we can make it on board, it's a straight
and then she
shot
came
to
and she
Tall Oaks
visited
Cathedral.
Japan. We were all out
People
one
are
time.
evacuating there. Heard it on the radio.
And he goes to her and he goes, oh
It's a
yeah,
shitstorm out there.
Mike thinks
We
you're
ain't waiting
annoying.
for any stragglers.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, and he wanted to say that because he felt that if I was gonna say that, I needed to say it to her face. And I was like, okay, fair enough, but now you're blatantly hurting her feelings. I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. I was just being honest with her. I couldn't watch her channel because it was kind of annoying to me. And those people were like people who are super into Japan. They're kind of a bit weird, do you know what I mean? Like some of those. You heard the term weeaboo? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was kind of like a weeaboo, and it kind of weirded me out and stuff. But I'm not going to tell that to her face, you know? And he dogged me out. I was like, gosh damn it, man. An asshole, really.
Crazy.
I would have never said that to you if I knew you were going to go and say that mean thing. I didn't mean it to be mean.
But that's the kind of things, this is what I'm saying to you, this is where certain guys do certain things to make sure that you stand 0% chance with a girl. Once you tell them certain things about what's going on in your life or what your business is, they'll go back, but he does this, and that he sees this person, if you were going to be with this person, you could have your own business where you could be like dealing with a different girl. That's no one else's business, but they'll be going to tell that girl, he's a bit like that. He does this and anything. Shit, man. Is that what people are doing? Like the minute you turn your back. I know a couple guys who do things like that. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like I stay well out of their way. When you're dealing with people who've got nothing to lose, they're the people you need to be the most careful about. So they don't give a fuck. When they want to go carefree, wild, and fuck everyone else's shit up, that's what they do that for.
Yeah, well, this guy was a big hypocrite because he'd walk around and, he ate it up whenever the people... One of the guys that came, he was a truck driver. He's gonna bring this whole place down on us. We went out, and he literally went on his knees and, did as a joking, whatever, I forget what he said, but he did a little joking praise him. Oh, really weird. And the guy just kind of heaps it up. Oh my gosh.
This way! Come on, move it!
You let it get into your head. You need to be kind of like a regular person, be humble. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought it was weird because this girl, I have a picture with her actually. I can show, if you look at one of my, it's like my second photo or something on my Facebook, my profile. I'm with him and that girl when she was visiting, and we went to a festival together. And that's when he blew me up.
Oh, in front of her?
I was completely fine with her. We actually got in a little commercial for Dido, which is coffee brand.
Mm-hmm.
So we were at this big. We were at the Naked Festival.
Help him up. I'll cover you.
Just naked people out there wearing like orange socks. But anyway, they were filming commercials and they were allowing everyone a chance to do a little shoot. And not everyone was going to get on TV, of course, but they still compiled the stuff and they put it on their website for a short while. And we did a little commercial, got a picture, and I got a photo of us holding the coffee up when we were doing the little commercial. And anyway, I think the girl was fine. I was nice to her, but apparently you can't be honest with certain people, you know what I mean? Like you can't say, oh yeah, I don't really care for this person's thing or whatever. Then they'll just blow you up. You know?
Let's go.
Fuck that guy.
Go now! We're out of there. I'm gonna start it.
I realized I was playing the same mission over again.
Oops. Oh boy.
I'm at the last boss. So, it's fine. I'll get stuff for it anyway.
I need to get... Oh, I'm trying to think, because I need to get injured in a game. I need to take an injury.
You need to take an injury?
Yeah.
Why?
Because my health... Right, what it is I've got maximum health, but I've got 12 canisters, and the maximum Helena can hold is 17. And then when you've got the pluses, we know when it goes up to 6 with the herbs and that, yeah? So I need to get hit to put it down to 11 to add another 6 on it. It sounds complicated, trust me, but I just don't like the fact. I don't like the fact that health is shit. So I wanna actually like correct it. But yeah, I've got to sustain a legit injury. Like one, I just got to lose 1 block of life, and then I'm good. Yeah. Oh shit.
Teammates were down.
Yeah, I'm on 12. In her pack, she can hold 12. But if you plus 6 equals 18, you can't put that in the life box. So I have to lose a block. There's places I know where I can get hurt, but then I've got to find a place to save it as well.
He said it was some sort of fog. If this thing
Helena's
spread in
ass.
black form,
Helena
everyone who
ass.
breathed it in got infected.
That would mean everyone on campus.
Yeah, there's 2 spots here I can do it.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
thing is at the same time, the computer, the AI sometimes does nothing, and then when you don't want it to, it does. So,
yeah,
I'm trying to think where's
that
the
was
right
the same
spot.
for
There's one, there's a spot
Resident
here.
Evil 5 as well, right? Had that little issue.
He's still got to hit her. He still needs to hit her again. See, look, because it just replenishes. It don't mean shit. So the computer just can't lose health, man. The computer's crazy. We're gonna have an issue with this game because don't need that.
Guys are down. What the hell?
Can't do anything. Just stop, find someone else, find a different character, because she can't do anything. Leon is crazy, man.
Oh, what? Oh. Can't die again. There we go. This boss has a one-hit kill. It's really bad. Oh snap. I almost got hit by it. This guy's dead.
What? If I join, right, it just said if I join the lobby of this person, the stream might even cut off.
It might cut off?
Just seems to be like Resident Evil is the only game.
The same game.
I don't know why it does that. Oh well, the lobby's gone.
Hey Gracie. Oh snap. I looked at my dog for a second and I'm dead.
You see, Gracie, it's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
I went back the other week. I went back the other week watching that thing when we all played Star Wars together. Man, it was so silly.
With Kimberly. That one?
It's what happened after you, I think you were gone at that time. Because when you were gone, she invited me to play in a lobby here, and she set the game one-on-one. And she put herself as the dude. You should see what I wrote on my own YouTube. I was like, this game is basically waste, because she basically showed me how waste the game is. She used Darth Vader on purpose, innit? Just to troll. And I was trying to kill her, and she just kept floating. She was parrying everything and just floating around me, and I was like, I don't even know why I'm playing this game. I just turned it off. And then she's like, why? What happened? I said, Kimberly, like, why even do that? It's not. That's why. It's not Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, one-on-one. Yeah, but Princess Leia dealing with that is that's some fucked up shit, dude. It was fucked up.
Only play the hero, like the
hero versus villains. Yeah.
Because
but not one-on-one with a friend who's going to use a character that's going to bang you up. You know you're going to get banged up. I'm just sitting here looking at it like what am I meant to be doing in this game against her? There was just nothing going on, dude. Not a thing.
Now what you should be doing is just playing blast mode, which is the regular deathmatch mode. Because that's the most even, you know what I mean? Everyone, their guns, there's not really I mean, there's a few superior guns, but it's really personal preference. So, like, the gun that I like is like a scout rifle.
It takes too long to unlock guns as well, man. It's kind of frustrating.
I can't remember. I was able to unlock some of the stuff from the beta, but yeah, you know what, you're right, because there's still guns that I can't get, and I've had the game since day one, so I don't know. Alright, there's a room I can join. See if I can join this guy's room. Like, I like the game because it's Star Wars, it looks good, and it's got some fun aspects to it. But it's not a game that I could sit down and play repeatedly over and over and over again.
No, I'll play it. I'll pay for it, so I'll play it. That's not a problem. I just know that, like, it's like you're saying, like, you know, you're not really as interested in it as I am. I mean, when I buy games, I want to be interested in them. I don't want to buy them and then dump them. I'm just not into that. I can't really try to convince me to play that game. I don't see it.
This game plays so well. The controls on this game, Destiny, is basically, in my opinion, perfect. I
don't know what I'm gonna buy next, because my hard drive is already filled on this PS4. I ain't even got that many games. I just can't understand.
Yeah, I know. I'm already at my max as well. I can't.
So
anything that I add to it, I've got to get rid of something.
I've got to get rid of Metal Gear Solid or something. Damn.
I've contemplated getting rid of Bloodborne, but I mean, you can of course you can download it again, and your save files are still saved, so that's fine. But you know, as you know, it takes a long time to re-download the game, and it's just a pain in the butt, you know.
I don't know. I was thinking of connecting my other hard drive to it, but do I have to do that though?
Can you do that?
I don't know. I'm not, because I've got like a passport device in it for the Apple, and it's like a 2 terabyte. And I was thinking I can connect it to the app. I can connect it to the Xbox One. You can connect it to that, and you can save your stuff on there. That'll do no. With the PS4,
I don't know if you can do that on the PS4 though. I think that might be an Xbox thing only. I think I remember hearing something about that, but I don't. Well, you'll have to look it up.
But people, I know certain people had to open up. They opened up the not the Xbox, the PS4, and changed the drives. I know there was a video.
Yes, I know. I think that's the only thing you can really do. I don't think you can add an external, which would
you have
make
to force
sense.
yourself.
Would be nice if they allowed it.
But you have to force yourself. You have to open it yourself and do it all yourself. It's just.
Apparently the process isn't hard, it's just, it sucks to have to like upgrade to something better than what's there, because it's just not big enough. And then other people have actually installed SSDs. There is SSDs you can install because, you know, it allows your system to run faster, but I wouldn't get an SSD because they're too expensive, and the PS4 runs pretty good. The PS3, on the other hand, is slow as hell. And I don't like, I mean, I like the PS3, but I hate the PS3. You know? It's just so damn slow.
Bastards!
Alpha Team, switch course from Route 4 to Route 9er. Head to the destination through the building in the 6 of clubs.
I can't remember how... What is the size of the PS4 hard drive? 500 gig?
500, yeah. But then if you take away the operating system, maybe 450. Maybe even less than that.
HQ to all teams.
Don't even know.
Alpha is en route to Ace of Spades.
There's some of the games, like some of the games like Battlefield 4 is like 60 gig alone. I'm like, 60 gig. That's like 20% of your hard drive is gone on one game. An Xbox 360 or a PS4, and you can store up to like, on my Xbox 360 I know I've got about 340 games stored on it, on the 250 gig drive. And then you've got, someone's going to say to you like, but yeah, if you buy the latest console, up to date console, that should have like, you know, should be better, the next better thing. You'll find out it's not. You'll be like, hold on, this thing only holds 10, 15 games. You're like, what's going on here?
It's misleading as well because a lot of the games will stay on the back of the box. They're only like 10 gigs or something like that. But then,
but then updates.
All of a sudden it has like a 20, 30, maybe up to 50 gig update. You know, you're like,
yeah,
what? Some
of them have some mad.
Here's HQ! We've made contact with Lava! Quick. It's the same kind we dealt with back in Adonia!
It's bonkers.
Proceed with extreme caution.
It's bonkers. Crazy.
Crazy shit, man.
Move!
I don't know, when I buy a console, I don't want to invest into a new hardware. I want it to be good from day one.
I have to find, maybe I might have to do that. Maybe I have to find out how much a terabyte is for the PS4 and find someone who knows what they're doing and put it and install it for me. I don't want to tamper with it.
Alpha Team,
Terabytes? Like regular terabytes aren't that bad.
Captain,
it's
anything yet?
You probably want to get a 2 terabyte, and you probably can afford a regular hard drive 2 terabyte, no problem. It's just the SSD ones those things are really expensive.
You know, I figured you'd be a little rusty, but it looks like all that training's kicking right in.
There's not enough space. What?
Ready.
I've even got to help someone in this next couple of weeks, man, because they're kind of struggling bad on Resident 6.
Yes, I can. Sick.
Oh boy.
so difficult to find an exotic shard? What the hell? Can't upgrade my damn armor because I need this thing called an exotic shard.
All clear.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, I want that chick. I need her.
Echo to HQ! We can't hold them off! Retreating from Diamond 3! HQ to Echo. Requesting immediate status update. What's going on? We're overwhelmed! There's just too many of them! We got no choice! We have to fall back!
This guy's so cautious, man. Don't know if he's even played it before.
What up?
No, the guy that's in the guy's lobby, I mean, he's very cautious. Isn't a bad thing.
Who, me?
No, the guy I'm playing Resident Evil with.
Oh.
There's a guy in the lobby in here. He's just very cautious, But he runs on ahead, but then when he sees people, he doesn't seem to, take care of them properly.
Captain.
I was gonna say, this guy don't want to open the door or something. Skip the scenes or
Stay here and tend to the wounded. HQ, Alpha Team reporting. I got 4 of us heading along Route 9er.
Here. Oh, what the hell? These are clear. I don't know if I like that. That's really weird.
Enemy sighted! Find cover! I don't want anyone charging in. Just hunker down and pick a target.
HQ to all teams. We've just received reports that hostiles are gathering around Bosawan. Proceed with caution.
I'm getting drunk.
HQ to Alpha. We've lost contact with the recon unit. Proceed with extreme caution.
Roger, HQ. Shit! Man down!
Neutralizing hostiles at 4 bars with Charlie team. They've taken heavy casualties. HQ copy. Sending medics your way.
Let's try this. Weekly bonus.
Bears. Hurry up.
What's he talking
Over
about?
here.
Hurry up. This guy don't do shit. This guy don't do shit for 6 minutes, man. And he's telling me hurry up. This guy can perish, man. I don't even want to stay in his stream anyway. It's fucking down his own. Let me stop the broadcast. I'll still be here. I just want to stop the broadcast for a bit.